You won't believe who Pedro Pascal had a crush on as a kid. Pedro Pascal is known for playing fearless heroes, mysterious bounty hunters, and emotionally complex characters. But behind all that intensity is a soft spot for childhood crushes that might surprise you. In a recent interview while promoting his upcoming role in the Fantastic Four reboot, Pedro opened up with honesty and humor about the stars who made his heart skip a beat growing up. One of the first names he mentioned? Olivia Newton-John. Yes, the legendary star of Grease in the iconic Physical music video. Pedro recalled being completely captivated by her presence. There was something about her elegance, her confidence, and the way she lit up the screen. For a young kid with big dreams, Olivia was more than a pop star. She was a vision of magic and glamour. But that was just the beginning. When asked about other early crushes, Pedro didn't hold back. Another name that came up was Michelle Pfeiffer, specifically her unforgettable role as Catwoman in Batman Returns. He described being completely stunned by her performance. That combination of fierce independence and captivating charm clearly left a mark. Then came what Pedro jokingly called the double Harrison Ford. He admitted to having a major crush on both Han Solo and Indiana Jones. The rugged confidence, the sly charm. It wasn't just about the characters, it was about the feeling they brought to the screen. For Pedro, Ford wasn't just a hero, he was the hero. And he wasn't afraid to say that little Pedro absolutely had a soft spot for him. But he didn't stop there. In the same interview, Pedro threw in a curveball. Marlon Brando. He said, when Brando appears on screen, it's like, you can't even stay seated. That magnetic presence, the kind that pulls you in without saying a word, clearly resonated with him. What's interesting about all these names, Olivia, Michelle, Harrison, Brando, is that they've all, in one way or another, become cultural icons. Many of them hold a special place in queer communities. They're powerful, unique, and emotionally rich performers. And that seems to line up with how Pedro sees the world. Pedro has spoken openly about supporting his sister, who is trans. He's been a vocal advocate for human rights and inclusivity, and that empathy seems to come from a deep place. Maybe it's no coincidence that the stars he admired as a child were the same ones who challenged norms and redefined what it meant to be powerful. And today, Pedro is stepping into that same space. He's taking on the role of Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, in Marvel's upcoming reboot. He's already won hearts in The Mandalorian, The Last of Us, and countless other shows and films. But what makes him stand out isn't just his talent. It's the heart he brings to every role. When you look at the characters Pedro loved growing up, you can see pieces of them in who he's become. The charm of Han Solo, the boldness of Catwoman, the grace of Olivia Newton-John, the depth of Brando. It all adds up to someone who understands that acting isn't just about being tough or cool, it's about being real. So maybe childhood crushes are more powerful than we think. Maybe they shape us in ways we don't notice until we're older. Pedro's story reminds us that those early dreams, those quiet obsessions, and those larger-than-life stars can plant seeds that grow into something truly special. Now here's a question for you. Who were your childhood crushes? And did they shape the way you see the world today?